Witchcraft has long been a captivating and sometimes chilling element of horror cinema. With origins steeped in folklore and legend, the portrayal of witches on the silver screen has evolved dramatically over time, reflecting societal fears and cultural shifts. Let's take a journey through the evolution of witchcraft in horror films, exploring how these enigmatic figures have both fascinated and frightened audiences. In the early days of cinema, witches were depicted in line with traditional European folklore, often as malevolent beings wielding dark, supernatural powers. The 1922 silent film Hexen is a prime example, blending documentary and dramatization to explore the medieval witch hunts. It was groundbreaking in its time for its portrayal of witches, offering a mix of horror and historical commentary. As we moved into the mid-20th century, witchcraft narratives became more sophisticated, symbolizing the battle between good and evil. Films like The Wizard of Oz in 1913 gave us the iconic Wicked Witch of the West, while Disney's Sleeping Beauty in 1959 introduced Maleficent, a powerful witch whose very name conjured menace. Despite being family-oriented films, these depictions still carried a sinister edge, reflecting society's lingering anxieties about female power and the unknown. The 1960s and 70s saw a significant shift with films such as Rosemary's Baby and The Wicker Man, where witchcraft was used as a means to explore deeper psychological and societal issues. These films peppered their stories with paranoia and distrust, fueled by the social upheavals of the times. Rosemary's Baby, in particular, portrayed a chilling depiction of urban witchcraft, illustrating the fear of betrayal from those closest to us. The 1990s brought an era where witchcraft was slightly less stigmatized, seen in films like The Craft and Practical Magic, which presented witches as misunderstood individuals striving for acceptance. This era reflected the growing fascination with the occult as a form of empowerment, especially for women. These films highlighted themes of friendship, self-discovery, and the ethical use of power, appealing to younger audiences with a mix of fantasy and realism. Today, modern horror cinema often presents witches as complex, multidimensional characters rather than purely evil antagonists. Films like The Witch in 2015 returned to a stark exploration of witchcraft's historical roots, delivering psychological horror that underscores themes of isolation and survival. Meanwhile, 2018's Suspiria reimagined the classic horror story with rich subtexts exploring motherhood, trauma, and feminine identity. As horror cinema continues to evolve, witches remain a fascinating subject, reflecting broader cultural attitudes and offering endless possibilities for storytelling. This evolution from one-dimensional villains to nuanced characters mirrors society's changing perspectives on magic, gender, and power dynamics. Through every transformation and reinterpretation, witches have kept their hold on the cinematic imagination, continually challenging our perceptions of fear, empowerment, and the mystical unknown. In conclusion, the portrayal of witchcraft in horror films not only entertains, but also reflects and reshapes cultural narratives, offering insights into societal fears and desires. As we continue to explore these themes in horror cinema, witches will undoubtedly remain potent figures that captivate and unsettle, forever etched into the storytelling of fear and magic.